Aubrey here. Today I'm doing the Eureka Math Grade 4 Module 5 Lesson 12 homework. So let's get started. Number 1A, plot the following points on the number line without measuring. So first one, we have 2/3. So here we see a number line, 0 to 1. In the middle we have 1/2. But if you notice here we have 2/3 to plot, and 1/2 and 2/3, the denominator is not the same. So what we can do here is kind of estimate where 2/3 would be. So what I'm going to do is pretend that we don't see this 1/2 at all. This is a normal number line. If we were to divide this number line into thirds, ignoring the 1/2, here would be 1/3, and then 2/3, and 3/3 would be the whole. So 2/3, if we were to plot that, it would be right over here. And we know that 2/3 would be after the 1/2, since 2/3 is more than 1/2. And now this one we have 1/6. So let's think about this. We have 0, and this is 1/2. 1/6 is less than 1/2. So 1/6 would be on this side, but it's also less than 1/3, so it'd be between 0 and 1/3. So let's see, if we were to estimate, maybe here, the 1/6, because we know that 2/6 is equal to 1/3. So that means 1/6 would be in between 0 and 1/3, right in the middle. So here would be 1/6. Okay, so we got 2/3 taken care of and 1/6. Now we have 4/10. 4/10 is less than half, so we know it's going to be on this side. We simplify that 4/10, we get 2/5, but we don't really know where that would be at there. Well, we know 4/10, pretty sure it's greater than 1/3, because 3 times 10, so it's less than 1/3. Oh, no. It's, it's greater than 1/3. So it's greater than 1/3, but less than 1/2. So if we estimate, 4/10 would be somewhere around here. Alright, now B. Use the number line in part A to compare the fractions by writing greater than, less than, or equal to on the lines. 2/3 and 1/2. We see 2/3 is closer to 1 than 1/2 is. So 2/3 is greater than 1/2. And now 4/10 and 1/6. Well, 4/10 is obviously closer to 1 than 1/6. So therefore 4/10 is greater than 1/6. Now number 2A, plot the following points on the number line without measuring. So we have the number line again. First we start with 5/12. So 5/12 is less than 1/2. So let's see, it'd be on this side on the number line. And now 5/12, this was split in 12ths. See, 0. So this part would be split into fifths. So 5/12, the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 12, 2, 12, 3, 4. So 5/12 would be right around here. Now 3/4. Let's see, 3/4 is greater than 1/2. So if we pretended that this number line didn't have the 1/2 yet and just split this into 3/4, then 3/4 would be right here. Because it would be 0, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. And 2/6. 2/6 would actually, if you simplify, it would be equal to 1/3. So if we look on the number line before, 1/3 was right here. So then 2/6 would probably be right about here as well. Okay, now for B, select two fractions from part A and use the given number line to compare them by writing greater than, less than, or equal to. So two fractions, let's do 2/6 and 5/12. So we know 2/6 is less than 5/12. We can show that too, because 6 and 12 are both divisible by 6. So if we want to convert 2/6 into 12ths, do 2/6 times 2 to give you 4/12, which is less than 5/12. So we know 2/6 is less than 5/12. Alright, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below, and I will reply and try my best to help. Now C says explain how you plotted the points in part A. Well, we just looked at the points that were already given, like the 1/2, and we kind of like from there estimated where each point would be. So we used the points already on the line and estimated from there. Alright, next page. Number 3. Compare the fractions given below by writing greater than or less than on the lines. Give a brief explanation for each answer referring to the benchmark of 0, 1/2, and 1. Alright, so A, 1/2 and 1/4. Well, 1/2 is equal to 1/2. So our explanation, 1/2 is equal to 1/2 already, but 1/4 is not even 1/2. but 1/4 is less than 1/2. So therefore we know 1/2 is greater. And since our numerator is the same number, what we do is look at the denominator, and the denominator, that's the smallest number, is the biggest fraction. So 2 is smaller than 4. That means 1/2 is the biggest fraction. Bigger fraction out of the 1/4. Compared to the 1/4. Alright, B, 6/8, and we have 1/2. So 6/8, we know that's more than 1/2 because if we add 6 plus 6, that's 12. So that'd be 12/8, which is more than a whole. So 6/8 is more than 1/2. But 1/2 is equal to 1/2. So we know 6/8 is greater than 1/2. C. Now C, 3/4 and 3/5. Well, our numerator is the same number, so time to look at the denominator. 4 is less than 5, which means when we're looking at it like as a fraction, 3/4 is bigger. And we can explain saying 3/4 is closer to 1 than 3/5. Alright, D, 4/6 and 9/12. So 4/6 and 9/12. If we multiply 4/6 by 2, 4 times 2 is 8, and 6 times 2 is 12. So 8/12 is less than 9/12. Since our denominator is the same, but we look at the numerator, 9 is greater. So again, we can say 9/12 is closer to 1 than 8/12. So 4/6 is less than 9/12. Alright, E, 2/3 and 1/4. So 2/3 is greater than whole. 2/3 is greater than 1/2 because 2 plus 2 is 4. but 1/4 is not even 1/2. So 2/3 is greater than 1/2, but 1/4 is less than 1/2. So that means 2/3 is greater. Alright, F, 4/5 and 8/12. So 4/5 is only 1/5 away from a whole, but 8/12 still needs 4/12 to reach a whole. So if we look at it, it looks like 4/5 would be greater since it only needs one more fifth. So 4/5 is closer to a whole than 8/12. Therefore, 4/5 is greater. G, 1/3 and 3/6. If we look at 3/6, when it's simplified, divide by 3, then you get 1/2. And 1/2 is greater than 1/3. So we can write 3/6 is equal to 1/2, but 1/3 is less than 1/2. So 1/3 is less than 3/6. H, 7/8 and 3/5. 7/8 only needs one more eighth to get to a whole, and 3/5 needs two more. So, right, 7/8 is closer to 1 than 3/5. Alright, and I, 51/100, that's greater than 1/2 because we have that extra 1, versus 5/10. So 5/10 is 1/2, right? 5/10 is equal to 1/2, but 51/100 is slightly greater. And J, 8/14 and 49/100. 8/14 is greater than 1/2, but 49/100 is just barely under. So 8/14 is more than 1/2, but 49/100 is less than 1/2. So yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video helps. And please don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps out my channel. See you guys next time. Bye!